Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Team Yap, the Pokemon Podcast. I am your co-host, Emily Brewer, and I am joined by...
your other co-host, Chris Laviolette.
And this is episode 27, and it's a little different for any longtime listeners and watchers out there. I don't know how you're going to edit this, but you'll be able to tell that there's a little difference. And that's because I'm no longer in the studio. I am a terrible person and live in Maine now.
You're so far away.
I know. And
ran out on us. Abandoned me.
Listen, technology is a beautiful thing, and here we are on Zoom, still continuing the yap. I left work in the middle of the day to luckily my grandmother lives my Nana lives 5 minutes down the road from work. So I'm like, okay, I can go set myself up there and then I can run back afterwards.
Yep.
I'm lucky that things are pretty flexible there in terms of like if you have an appointment or need to run an errand. So I have an appointment and I'm running an errand right now. So anyways,
the yap must go on.
The yap must go on, and thus it does. That being said, this is really going to be a classic yap episode, I think.
Just straight audio, just the pictures in the background.
And we have a lot to catch up on.
We do indeed. It's been some time, since our last episode when we were rudely taken over.
Rudely taken over. That was like really messed up, honestly, if you ask me.
I still don't know who those people were. I'm still looking for them. I have a private investigator on
it. Let's move on before my whole mood
I can't really think
ruined
about that anymore.
Because I'm starting to get angry and I don't want to be angry. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Well, it's so good to have you back and have you virtually in studio, and
I'm so glad we can keep doing this. I mean, I figured as much, but I think it's we can't leave we can't let our loyal listeners down.
No, never.
AKA ourselves. Well, Chris, you have come up with quite the agenda for this episode for us.
Yeah, we got a good few things to go over.
I think it would be great if maybe you lead us through it and I'll chime in with the few things that I came up with when it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, in that case, how about I just go with probably what we have the least amount to talk about, which is Pokemon Winds and Waves.
Okay.
There has really been nothing kind of other than rumors. I haven't looked much in to see if there's any credible leaks out yet. But rumors, we have no more. There's been nothing more official promotion-wise from Nintendo, from Pokemon Company, I believe, since the initial reveal of the starters.
Which was, when was that?
That was
a couple months ago now.
Yeah, because we talked about that last episode, but it was more relevant for the one prior, but we were doing something.
It must have been then February.
Yeah, it must have. It was like, I think it was like February.
Okay. Wow. And it's literally almost June.
Yeah.
Don't smite me for saying that.
But so the rumors, at least as far as I've been following them, are saying we might not be seeing any official news at all until 2027.
Was that something that we knew and expected already, or?
I don't know if it's something that like Nintendo primed us for, or that they said at all. I think it might be something that I heard about by the time we were doing our previous episode, but I can't recall exactly.
Because for some reason, I'm not super surprised by that timeline.
Yeah, I am a little surprised by no new official news until the next year, just because it's
That's
still,
true.
And by that time, when I'd heard about it, it was probably like March, April. So it's still like very early, so I'm kind of worried that it'll be another news cycle of they're not promoting the game hardly at all. But if there's nothing until 2027, I'm hoping that means it's a late 2027 release.
And that they have a lot of time to make it an epic game.
Exactly. I really hope that they are just taking their time to cook.
Literally crossing all my fingers and toes, because like I want good graphics, I want a good storyline, I want new mechanics.
Yep.
And we already kind of know that from based on leaks, is like with the like I forget the actual name for it, but the like generative islands and stuff.
Oh yeah, something
that
like
rumor
that.
there
I still don't know how much of that is gonna land true.
actually be true. I mean, knowing Pokemon Company, none of it. Because why would they ever do something cool like that?
But you know, like with the Terra Leak and stuff, we did see actual screenshots of like development of the game. Like, so we might be getting horde battles back and all kinds of stuff. There is a rumor floating around. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
There is a rumor floating around. They may be, like permanently changing how the battle system works, so it won't be the exact same turn-based that's always been for mainline. I don't know how
to be more like ZA. You think?
I have no idea, and I could see that. I'm curious how
you would do it.
How tweaking it, like how would you do it in a more in between way?
Right.
Because
without
I feel like
it being
they can't
fully
fully change
immersive
it.
Thing.
They can't fully change it just in this next game over. Cause, like, they would have to slowly make that shift.
Why is that? Is it because it would piss people off, or is it more like of a technical reason?
I feel it because of getting people used to it, just getting the fan base.
I see.
Like, we've done the same thing for so long, and so to change it
and that's what people expect.
I feel like that'd be too much.
For sure.
But I totally see that too, especially with Pokemon Champions being out, which is another point that I have in here on the notes. With Pokemon
maybe
Champions,
like ZA is kind of like the test ground for like new battle mechanic, like doing it in a non-mainline game first, and then maybe they'll try to implement it in Wind and Waves somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
I could see that. I would like to see how they do a more like action-oriented combat system for mainline Pokemon.
Sure.
Maybe not necessarily ZA, because I mean it is what it is. That is rather English failing me. That is more of a action-based combat system than mainline Pokemon.
Sure.
And I mean, now with Champions being out, being the vehicle for competitive Pokemon going forward, I totally...
Instead of the like knockoff one that wasn't
Showdown.
Showdown, yeah.
Yeah, the one that people actually like. That's completely fan-made. But yes, so Pokemon Showdown is completely like unofficial. Pokemon Champions is their own thing so that they can, monetize it.
When did Champions release?
Champions released March. I think it was early March.
Have you done anything with it? Have you checked it out?
I have downloaded the game and logged on. Like, I've gone in for dailies. I haven't actually done any battles yet because it is all online battles only. Like, you are only battling against other people. There's
okay.
Which, like, I'm not super, super competitive, so I have a hard time getting in the mood to jump in and do those.
Well, you got a bunch of people that are tryhards. Like, the only people that are playing that game are tryhards, and they're like optimizing their move sets and all of that. And it's just like, sometimes I just want to battle an NPC and know I'm gonna win.
Yeah, I want a little just like casual, like I want to go in and battle. I don't want to think. Which is, and that's what competitive battling is for. It is battling and thinking.
Right.
I do no good at either.
Is that on the computer or?
So Champions is Switch and mobile. It's not on mobile yet, I don't think, but it is on Switch.
Interesting.
Yep. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah. So with Champions being the new like intended vehicle for competitive Pokemon going forward, I could see them making that change in Winds and Waves, where they alter the battle system, make it slightly different, and keep changing it as they go to try and, shake things up, make things different in a Pokemon game. Imagine a mainline
I can't
Pokemon
imagine
game, I
it.
should say.
I can't.
Because, like, I mean, I already got
they
Legends.
did it with Violet.
Oh, true. With the story structure.
Yeah.
And I do really like that. I did quite enjoy
the non-linear, you can technically go wherever you want, but there's still
hard level caps
built in, kind of. Yeah. So it gives you the illusion of freedom.
Exactly. If you want to challenge yourself, you do only one of the routes, and then you start off super easy on the other two. And, But anyway, that's a whole other thing. But I mean, it'll be interesting to see them try new stuff like that in the mainline games. Because I mean, Legends
For sure.
with Arceus and ZA has already existed, and they've done plenty different. That has worked plenty well, in my opinion.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, Arceus is
especially.
still my favorite game. So.
Yep. Yeah. So I think that's really about it for Winds and Waves. Nothing super concrete. More just rumors and whispers of probably nothing until the new year. So we'll see.
Well, this leads me into your note about the Switch prices increasing. Because,
yeah, I was going to save that, but we can definitely go into that now.
No, let's go into it now because I found this, well, and this is related and not related, but I took Jordan to the Auburn Mall the other day, which is not the main mall. It's like a small mall. Like if you look it up, like somebody did like a dead mall tour of it, and like it's straight out of the 90s. Like the logo has not changed. It's like
I think I know who you're talking about. They might have done a U-Mall one too.
I think it's the same people. Yeah. And we watched both of those. So I was like, Jordan, you got to see this. So we just went in, and I wasn't sure what was still going to be there or not. And they did have a card shop, but it was closed, unfortunately, that day. But it looks like they do like events kind of similar to the U-Mall, where they have like card like tables and stuff like that. But then we were walking a little further, and we found a shop that was like kind of like VGA. Have no idea what it's called, but actually like more of a selection of old and used games.
Oh wow!
So like a bunch of DS games, Game Boy, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo 64. They had like old consoles and stuff like that. One of the things I saw, let me see if I can find. I took a picture of it because I wanted to remember. They had the original Pokemon Snap for Nintendo 64. Like,
oh, you told me about that.
In like a box.
Wow.
And I don't know, they were selling it for $149.
Sounds about right. Damn.
And then they had, I've never heard of this game. This is also for Nintendo 64. Hey You Pikachu.
Yep.
But anyways, this game store was like, was super cool. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because when I was there was somebody else there that was asking the guy working about like if he likes having a Switch 2 and if it's worth getting or whatever. And the guy was like, well, they're raising the price, so you might, like, if you want it, you should get it now. Like, and then of course my brain immediately goes to like, do I get one now? Do I wait to see if they release a Pokemon edition? And it's just like, I don't know.
That's the problem is now at this point with the Pokemon edition one, they're going to wait until the price increase.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah,
and I don't think...
Go ahead.
I think they would at least wait until Wind and Waves. So it would probably be 27.
I think they're going to wait until they show off more Winds and Waves stuff before they do any like making merchandise for it.
Which is insane because at that point I feel like they're probably like heading towards Switch 3 territory or like some other fucking console.
Well, Switch 2...
When did the Switch come out?
I think Switch 2 only came at the Switch. Oh boy, that was 2016?
2017.
2017.
And then Switch 2 came out...
Switch 2 was much more recent. Like 2 years ago? A year ago?
June 2025, so a year ago. So it took them 8 years. So maybe they're not as... but they had, in that time, they released the Switch Lite, or what do they call it?
They released the Switch Lite and they released the OLED.
The hell's that?
Actually, yeah, they released the Switch, the new model, which had the better battery life, the Switch Lite, and then the Switch OLED. The OLED was has like a higher... I forget what it is, but it's essentially a better screen, and it's slightly specifically the OLED model is slightly larger.
So are people having, that you know of, are people having issues with the Switch 2, or is it running pretty well?
I mean, I haven't heard specifically.
Do you have a Switch 2 yet?
I do not have a Switch 2 yet.
I was like, is there something you're not telling me?
I mean, I haven't run into any issues in the 2 days that I've had mine. No, I have not. I do not have one yet. As far as I've heard, I have not heard much in terms of particular issues, like any overheating or any storage, battery issues, stuff like that. Like I think fairly recently I asked our friend Steve about how he's liking his, just because I'm still trying to get a gauge on whether to pull the trigger or not.
Yeah.
And I mean, he just said there's been nothing, at least as far as I can remember, nothing has jumped out at me. My main thing now, though, is kind of just like, what do I want for games? Which I guess, if I want to save money, just jump on it before the price jumps up. But also, still, what do I want for games on it? It's like Pokopia, sure, that'd be cool. I'll probably try to get the bundle with World, Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what else is there out right now, really?
That's a good point. And I mean, as much as like Pokopia looks fun and like some people are really enjoying it, I don't know. It doesn't strike me as a game that you would be too into, in the sense of like you're going to sink 200 hours into it.
Yeah, no, I might pop it on in the evening if I think about it and then zone out for a while.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Which is kind of how I feel about it too. Like, that's how it was with Animal Crossing for me. Yeah. Like, I just never got as into it as I would with
it's not a console seller for me.
Yeah. Wind and Waves is a console seller for me, but if it's not coming out until 2027,
that's like mainline Pokemon. I mainline that shit.
Yeah. But tis. So here's the thing, though. Like, you better leave. Get up and go.
All right.
Anyways, I think a $50 increase in the grand scheme of things is not that bad.
True, especially when they haven't increased the price yet, but it just came out at a high.
But I know, in the sense that at the same time, like, I think if there were games that you were really excited about and wanted to play, I would encourage you to do it before the price increase. But I think the fact that there aren't any games that you're like, oh man, I really, really need the Switch to play that, like Switch 2, I would just wait. Because like, if it wasn't a really super egregious like price increase, like $200 or something like that, even $100, I'd be like, all right, the Switch 2 is going to be the console for the next however many years. At least maybe they'll come out with a better quality one, but at least the games that are released in the next couple of years will be compatible with this system.
Yes.
So like, it's okay, like, if I get it now. But I think the $50, like, again, like, that's a lot of money. I mean, for a new console that came out a year ago, $50 is kind of asinine. I understand with what's going on in the tech world, like, why.
Yeah.
But I think for me personally, like, if it stays at that $50 increase until they come out with a special edition one that I want, that's fine with me. I'm going to hold off. Or until there's a game that I really, really want, which I don't see being anything other than
charge you more anyway.
Yeah. Then it's just like, whatever, I'm going to hold off. So it is a shame though. Like, I mean, I do encourage folks that, like, if they were on the fence and it was a money thing, and probably like do it now before it increases even more than $50, excuse me. But personally, I'm going to wait.
Yeah. If it makes sense to you, if you think it's worth it for you, if you think, games are going to be coming out that you would be jumping on, like, I'd say do it. Jump on it before the price jumps up. It's if you're like me, where it's like there's nothing really, like, I could maybe see myself playing more of my older Switch games again too, because of like the upgrade. Some of them get a free upgrade, but there's
interesting,
a good amount that it's like $10 for an upgrade to, and I forget what all you get other than just a visual upgrade, but like Legends ZA. I'm trying to think of another one in particular. Oh, the Mario Party Jamboree. That one has a paid upgrade you can get.
Interesting.
And there's some other ones I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's like, even still, that wouldn't add that much more value for it.
No.
To me, so yeah, I'm probably gonna hold for now until something crazy happens, but I'll probably put my financial priorities elsewhere.
Yes, I love to hear that. AKA me as well. I am also trying to put my financial priorities elsewhere, and you'll be happy to know that I have not really, I have not bought a single Pokemon figurine. I have not bought any Pokemon cards. Oh, that's what else I want. I did at the Auburn Mall. So there was and I think I texted you about these, but I didn't show you. And of course they're not.
Oh yeah, that's right. You just lied to me.
I did lie to you. At least it was only $4. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is more than I should have spent on these, but, I'll take pictures when I get home and send them to you if I remember. So there was this outside the card shop I mentioned that was closed. They had this like vending machine thing.
Mm-hmm.
4 things that you could pick from. The top left was Pokemon card singles, but for $1 you got 10. The top right
Those are definitely fake.
The top right was Magic cards. For $1 you got 10. The bottom left was like a gumball. Or sorry, the bottom right was a gumball. And then the bottom left were these like little Pokeballs. And so I was like, okay, there's got to be like candy or something in them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I like the cute little Pokeball container, a little plastic cheapo thing. I'll put $1 in. I've got some singles. So I put it in, and then we opened it up, and it was a little figurine, like probably like this big, maybe that big. And the first one that I got was a Turtwig, and the body of the Turtwig was like blue, and like a green blue, but not a Turtwig green. And then like very terribly like painted on like black lines. Like, you know how it has like those black lines on his shell and stuff?
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my God, I need more. Immediately I was like, I need more money. And so I put it in. And then the next one that I got was Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
And like the cheek painting was like off the spot, and like it looked like it has lipstick on. I was like, okay, incredible. The next one I got was Electabuzz.
The one that's like looks like he's flexing all the time.
The middle one.
The middle one, yeah, Electabuzz.
Yeah, because I don't think he had the wires, so I think it was Electabuzz. Like a very, very, very pale yellow, and like some black where he has stripes, but like not all of it. So, okay. Bro's and then at this point, I needed to pull out. What'd you say?
Bro's got the hantavirus.
Oh my God. Somebody went to a landfill in South America to watch birds. That was a rumor, by the way. Anyways. Not spreading misinformation here on the Team Yap, the Pokemon Podcast.
Oh my God. You're gonna get us.
So at this point, I had used all the singles in my like card wallet that I had just like put some cash in. So then I dug out my cash wallet to see if I had more singles. I was like, I need another one.
Heavily.
And so then I got a Muck, and he like just had a tiny little bit of paint on him. But anyways, incredible. I 100% would go back just for that.
Awesome.
These little knockoff little guys, love them so much. That's the only thing I've spent my money on Pokemon wise lately. But one of the things that I see on your list is something Lego related.
Yes. So.
And I see a name of a Pokemon on there that if that was the thing, I would spend $500 to get that.
That's kind of why I made sure to build this into the app. So moving off of figurines and purchases. Oh, by the way, speaking just also kind of on that note, sort of touching on TCG stuff. I'll go back to it, but I did unfortunately purchase Pokemon cards recently. I mean, I still do occasionally here and there, but it's fine because the set. Word is it's flopping for like reselling, so love that.
What's the set?
Chaos Rising, and it mainly features Mega Greninja, so I am a very happy boy.
Did you get?
I did not.
Mega.
I did not. I bought an ETB.
I was gonna ask what you got. Okay.
Bought an ETB. Did not get. I actually didn't get anything. No illustration rares or nothing. So it's really just the promo.
The ETB usually comes with like sleeves and stuff, right? Yep. What's the featured?
Greninja.
Okay, so that's
work. Yeah, so I still the sleeves and the coin was a cute little Froakie coin, which I actually I'll show you when I get home.
Nice.
And then I forgot I found a Zygarde Cell coin that I had from Perfect Order ETB that's really cute.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That was just my thing really quickly, just to talk on purchases.
Well, we can go back to LEGO afterwards. We might as well keep on the trading card game for now. So what else is going on?
Yeah, so Chaos Rising just very recently released, just this past Friday. Yeah, because that's when I went down to the mall, and I didn't even know it was releasing that day. I was just like, is this a pre-order thing? Oh, no, it's out? Cool. Grab an ETB. Huh. Yeah. And then I actually got to talking a little bit with one of the employees there at GameStop for a little while because he's working on a master set of this set. Master set is one of every card in every rarity in the set. So,
did he tell you why?
I don't know. My guess, he might be I don't know why you would put together a master set just to sell it all, but it could be. But I feel like he just collects. Because he had other master sets in there too. And he's what was he saying? Oh, he was telling me about the next set coming out. Which I didn't even know. Like, I hardly knew anything about Chaos Rising coming out. Now there's another set coming out. I don't think he said when, but it's usually a few months. Pitch Black is the next set. Which, when he said it at first, I'm like, wasn't that the black and white, the black half of the set? No, that is not. It's not I thought it was the Japanese name. I knew it's not the English name. But no, it's just its own thing. It's based on, I haven't looked fully into it, so it might be multiple sets, but it at least is based on one set called Abyss Eye, which, perfect. I wish we'd gotten that name for this set, 'cause that's sick, and also fits the featured Pokemon for the set, Mega Darkrai, perfectly.
I have a feeling I'm going to probably break my not buying Pokemon card streak for that, because I love Darkrai.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Pokemon, what are you doing? Okay, interesting. So don't they release the sets pretty quickly after, like they churn that shit out, don't they?
Yeah, it's like 4 months, I think. I can't remember what it was. I looked it up recently.
I thought it was sooner than that.
It might be sooner than that. I looked it up semi-recently with Phantasmal Flames and the Japanese version of that when they were coming out.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the difference in how long it takes, but I can't remember off the top of my head, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. So I don't know when Pitch Black is coming out, but hopefully it'll be coming out. If you're looking to get some, hopefully it'll come out before all the vending machines are gone.
All right, tell me about it.
So I've done a little bit more digging into this one. Pokemon vending machines, they're not getting fully, every single one being called back. But Pokemon Company is rolling back some of them in select stores. According to a Reddit post, somebody got an email back from Pokemon Company International Support, and their word on it is it's to help reallocation of cards and stock. I call bull.
Yeah, more like maybe to stop people beating each other up in front of the vending machines.
It is definitely to deal with resellers loitering and having full fist fights in front of these machines in stores, because it is just a full safety concern now. You have something on here as well that
I literally put trading card game violence, because it's just people I have seen countless videos and news articles about people losing their absolute shit, punching each other, screaming at each other, in front of the vending machines. There was a woman in Chile that was actually killed, and there's a lot of misinformation going around this, so I don't want to say anything that's, because a lot of it is speculation, but supposedly I did find a Reddit thread of a Chilean person talking about it, saying that the couple who killed this woman, so the woman was a vendor, she was selling cards.
This is a woman who collected cards, knew her stuff, regularly sold cards, had a collection.
Mm-hmm. And supposedly it was the a couple killed her, and so they lured her with an invitation to a fake event for trading and selling to rob her cards, but ended up killing her. And supposedly the value is only like $3,000 in USD.
Wow.
So like murdering someone over $3,000. I mean, people do it for less, but it's just insane.
It's like, yeah.
It's just insane. And then so one of my notes too is like it, and this kind of goes back to the vending machines, but it's just like the reselling and the violence in general is like to what extent does the Pokemon company like play a role like ethically
right
in stopping this behavior?
When do they say, okay, we're not making cards anymore? Because they're never going to do that. That's never going to happen.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like, and they can play dumb, like, oh, it's not like whatever, it's the people, whatever. But it's like when you knowingly only print a certain amount of cards, when you already know that the market is the way that it is with the cards,
mm-hmm.
you are either like knowingly or inadvertently perpetuating the problem of reselling, people fighting to get the cards. And so it's just like, and anytime money is involved, it just complicates anything that plays a role, because it's like Pokemon Company wants their money, and these resellers want their money because Pokemon Company is only printing a certain amount.
Mm-hmm.
So there is this huge market value for it. But then it's causing like people to die or get seriously injured.
Yeah.
And it's like, like you already had, like, I don't know. It gets into this whole ethical debate where it's like, but then you can like extend it to like literally anything any company that involves money, which is every company.
Where it gets
so
hard.
It's like, yeah,
they have produced a product for years. Just, I don't want to say just because that sounds like I'm like minimalizing it, but
yeah,
like just because people are getting violent and throwing down with each other in stores, I don't know. It's really rough.
It's tough. But I do think that like the vending machines perpetuated the problem.
The vending machines were definitely a huge issue. They rolled out initially, I have it in my notes, they rolled out initially without the like not that the loitering signs matter to people, but they rolled out initially without no loitering signs. They rolled out initially without purchase limits and all that. People would just buy up all the stock in the machine.
Literally the whole stock.
The entirety of what's in the machine and then be off. Because like right now, if you go up to a Pokemon vending machine, it'll probably say sold out on all of its stuff, but it might not actually be sold out. It's just waiting on a timer to,
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of how they get over the purchase limit thing. It's like, all right, you've the last person bought enough from here. It's going to be set on the timer.
Yep.
And then the people just wait around the machine for that timer.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
Yep. And like you'll see videos like shorts in my YouTube feed. I'll go through and there's one guy who just pops around stores checking every now and then, and films himself doing it. And as he's going up, like almost every machine he pops to, there's people just hanging around it. Sometimes they'll like stop and be like, "Yo, dude, I was waiting in line. Like, how long have you been here?"
Insane.
He'll just point out the no loitering sign. Like, nobody cares. Like, okay.
I do wonder, like, so you did mention that this new set isn't like reselling as well.
Yeah, like Perfect Order, which was I think the previous set, I heard wasn't doing so well, or at least didn't have any major hits like these people want.
Yep.
And now I'm guessing Chaos Rising doesn't seem to have anything like that either.
So I wonder, like, what
I still don't know what does it for these people.
What's changed?
Or I don't know what does it for these people. I don't know what does it for the market. Entirely, because like Greninja, I know is a super popular Pokemon.
Yeah, so like, why is it not recent? Yeah. So, whatever. Yeah, that's wild.
I thought it was just popularity based.
Right.
You can't say the art's not cool. The art in that set is sick.
I'll have to look it up. I've been so detached from Pokemon. That's one of the things like I put in here. Like, I really haven't like. I actually So I have, you have a note, like, have I played ZA? Have not touched it. Haven't even taken my Switch out of my bag yet.
You haven't even opened that case, Emily?
Nope. And I know you put a nice little note in there, and so I will be surprised. Well, so I think maybe hopefully soon I'll get it at least hooked up down in the basement. But we don't have a TV in our room yet. I think that's part of it. But I could also hook it up to the computer. There's ways. I got ways.
You're good. I'm just messing with you.
I know you are. I know. But Pokemon Go, I also haven't really been playing at all. But, you guys invited me to a raid yesterday.
Yep.
Or 2 days ago. I don't know.
Oh, 2 days ago.
2 days ago. And then I was like, okay. That was fun. Like, there's an event going on. And then I was looking at my buddy, my shiny Rayquaza, and I was like, and I knew this like 3 months ago, that I still needed 5 more candies walked with the Rayquaza to finish my hyper training. Because the hyper training thing, and I forget whatever event, I bought some pass that came with the thing, and I chose my shiny Rayquaza because I was like, okay, he's pretty high anyways. I want to make him a 4-star. And so this stupid last fucking thing is getting 10 candies walked. It's my last thing that I need to do. I've done everything else. Getting 10 candies walked with your buddy. I'm at 5, but it takes 20 kilometers to get 1 candy with Rayquaza. And you can reduce it by half if you pay attention to the level. Actually, no, it's fine, because what you can do is, even if you're over 10 kilometers, the second you do a Poffin, it gives you that candy.
Okay.
So that makes it a little easier. But I have like 35 days to walk like 30 miles to finish hyper training it. And I'm determined.
I told you better get stepping.
I know. So there's a nice place to walk.
I was gonna say, next time you're planning to come out here, just walk.
Yeah, just walk the whole time. It'll take me 2 months, but you know what? I will hatch lots of eggs in that time period, and I might even get 1 shiny.
Who knows?
So I'm trying to get a little bit more into Pokemon Go so I can do that. And then, like I said, you guys can invite me to raids. As long as you give me enough heads up and I happen to look at my phone, then I can join.
And I've been trying to pay attention to what's in raids lately, too, because, like, what recently was Mega Altaria and Tapu Bulu was the previous set. Now it's Mega Metacham and Tapu Fini. Although there's a Shadow Cresselia on us right now. Me too. I've been hoping we get one.
So yeah, just keep me updated. And then, but last night, I'm like almost every night on TikTok, I get into some rabbit hole. I like click on something, which leads to something, which leads me to searching something, which leads me to searching another thing, and blah, blah, blah. So last night was like different like Pokemon ships.
When you say ships,
you know what I mean when I say ships.
Like boats, like on the sea. Ships,
don't make me say it.
Ah, man, I was hoping not. I was really hoping not,
Because I was just like, who are these people like shipping together? Like, and
there it is.
And then I was like, I wasn't even like, I was just kind of like
the actual Pokemon?
What'd you say?
Like the actual
No, the characters.
Okay.
Like Dawn and Ash.
Yeah.
And May But what I was intrigued by was like the names. Like one is called like contest shipping, and like just like the way that like, because they do like, it's like blank shipping is how the Pokemon like ship names go.
I miss when it was just smashing names together.
Well, it's interesting that like, because like this is like one of the only ones, not the only fandom that does it, but one of the only fandoms that does it that way. It's so interesting.
Oh, okay.
But I was like looking at it, and I was like, fuck, I kind of want to watch Pokemon now. Like, this looks good. Like, I miss being a kid and watching Pokemon.
There's good seasons of it.
And I'm like, I should at least just like have it on in the background. Like just find where it's streaming somewhere and just do that. So anyways, that was like my, like, sometimes whenever I get out of Pokemon, something brings me back in. And so maybe it'll be the Pokemon anime and me having to walk to train my Rayquaza. We'll see.
Yeah.
What about you on your end for Pokemon Go stuff?
Me on my end for Pokemon Go stuff, I don't have a ton really. Kind of missed out on the last two community days. It was Lechonk and Dino Classic.
A Dino I don't care about.
But Lechonk.
Lechonk? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
With the two different male female.
Yeah, I missed out on that one.
I'm so mad.
I haven't really been paying attention too much of what's going on, what's new. I know we've got super mega raids now with the new megas coming in from Legends ZA. We just had a super mega raid day for.
What the hell is a super mega raid?
I don't know. I literally do not know. All I know is we have a new resource in the game now for that too. My guess is they're going to be super difficult mega raids, and they're just going to be hard to access if you don't have a group like the Eternatus, stuff like that. That's my guess. I have not done one yet, so
I'm not pleased.
Yeah, other than that, nothing really going on. Oh, I finally got a shiny bug that I've been wanting really bad, a shiny Joltik, just randomly. And it prompted me to think of like Niantic, please give me a shiny Nimble. I want one so bad.
I thought you were gonna say shiny Nimble.
No, unfortunately I didn't like put that note in and then get one in between. No.
Are Tarantulas shiny available in the game?
No, that would be so cool. That's such a good shiny. That and Spidops.
Oh my God. So good.
I just want Nimble. I need my Common Rider Pokemon, please. Please.
Oh, he's cute.
That's literally all I had for that. So, given that it's 1:23, I figure we can
Let's wrap up with LEGO.
Yeah, we can wrap up with a little LEGO story. So, Pokemon, I think I may have touched on this in our last episode or the episode before that. But LEGO is starting a contest for a LEGO Pokemon TCG card set. So it's people will submit their builds, and there will be a fan vote held. Now there are 5 builds that have been selected. You can vote on any one of these 5 builds, and the winner will become an actual LEGO set that is sold.
That's crazy.
The sets are pretty fucking sick. I don't know if you've taken.
Why the fuck would they do that? Why would they choose such good things as options? That pisses me off.
So the builds.
All right, tell me.
Yeah, the builds include. There's a Gyarados. All of these are like they're built out as big Lego Pokemon cards, and for the most part, they have like a 3D element to them, or are built out like an illustration rare kind of deal.
Yeah.
So the builds include a Gyarados, a Joltik, on topic, a Rowlet, a Mew, and there's one more, an Arceus.
Like, bro,
with Emily's
come
luck,
the fuck on.
With Emily's luck, it'll win.
I hope so. But here's the thing. Why would you put, like, Gyarados is one of the most, like, loved Pokemons.
Yep.
Mew and Arceus, legendaries.
Yep.
Who chose Rowlet and Joltik?
Okay, hang on now.
As the
I
other
will defend
ones.
Rowlet. I will defend Rowlet with my life.
A lot of people really like Rowlet as a starter.
Joltik? I get is really weird.
What?
But have you seen these?
No, I have not. So did you link in there? I'll have to take a peek.
I did link in the notes. I agree. Like Joltik, who wanted this? I kind of do. I kind of want this. That's so sick.
Oh my god.
Right?
Oh my god.
Right?
Oh, bro.
So, yeah, like I said, all of these have like a sort of almost 3D element.
Dude, why is Arceus like the worst fucking one? like high key.
You know? Oh, wow, yeah, I don't like the back of that. Sorry, folks listening in. We are currently browsing and looking at these. I've seen them, but I haven't looked through all the images before.
I will vote for the Arceus. Do I like it? No.
Oh, and you can separate out the Pokemon entirely, at least based on this.
Will it win? No. Absolutely not. Not with these other choices. The Gyarados is sick.
I feel like there's also a chance for the build to probably be different come the final release.
Gotcha.
I could be wrong. I don't know if they've released any of these fan set like contest winners before.
So the Arceus has the least amount of comments on it, so that already tells me something. The Joltik is sick. Like, are you kidding?
Right? I love that. It's like
he's so cute.
Broken electrical equipment and sockets.
That's a very, very, very creative idea. Super, super creative.
Yeah, like I would have thought to like just put them out in the wild or something, not breaking
the Gyarados.
I mean, I love it.
The Gyarados predictable.
Yeah.
The Mew, you could have had more fun with the Mew. It is cute. But it is also ugly. Like the way that its face is.
That Rowlet is like super 3D, and I adore the background.
Like the Rowlet is also
back of the card.
Cool. The back of the card, cool too.
I didn't even notice it's like breaking through the card too on the side with the razor leaf.
I think, unfortunately, like, oh shit. Anyways, I have the window open and it's windy and my Nana's papers are going everywhere. Hang on.
You're good.
Okay, I'll pick those up in a second. I'm conflicted because, I love Arceus. Like, one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Really not great compared to the other ones. So this is a fan thing. Like, fans created the designs.
Fans submitted these builds, yes.
And so whatever vote wins, LEGO will actually make a design of that sells.
Be released as a set to be sold.
And I wonder how much it's going to be.
Oh my! It's probably would imagine they'll be in the range of like anywhere from Pikachu and the Pokeball to the 3 starters.
And like, here's the thing: like, the 3 starters was very cool, just not worth that much money in my opinion.
Almost $700.
But these like Pokemon card things way cooler than the Pikachu and the Eevee. So I would if it is. Yeah. If it was somewhat reasonable, if it's somewhat reasonable, I will consider buying it.
Yeah,
because
like
it's
that.
Cool.
Because for me, honestly, I think if I were to vote for one, it would be the Joltik. Surprisingly,
like high key, like it's super cool.
I love that, and I could see that being like 200 plus potentially.
And it also depends on how big it is too.
Right. Exactly. Well, yeah, that doesn't. Well, yeah, hard to base just looking at the pieces on the thing. But yeah, that's about
super
it
dope.
for that. I think that leaves us at a good place to wrap the yap.
Yeah, I mean, we had so much to yap about. We didn't even get to talk about everything on our list.
No, there's still more that we can say for next time.
But I think this was a good way to get it back started up. Like I said, I'm hoping to have a bit more of a better mic next time, so it'll make your life easier when you edit the episode.
Well, yeah, that's the thing too, is now I'm editing now.
It's true.
So I'll have to navigate
and you can do whatever you want with it. A lot of fun. But I think, despite you can do all the fun things that I used to do, like hiding the whenever we like hiding the secret images and stuff in there, like popping up. Zoom is pretty. I think we can talk and play around with other ideas that we can do for visual episodes and keep that up as well. And maybe I can come up sometime for like some special cameos and stuff.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, for now this is going to be how it is, and I think it was worked out pretty well, and it was really great to
some technical difficulties getting started up, but it's a process.
It is what it is. We managed it, we figured it out, and we got to
massive thanks to Jordan and Kevin and Steve for jumping in, helping out.
Thank you all so much for getting us set up and keeping us going. Now that it's a little bit more complicated than us just popping in and being like, "Hey, can you start the thing?"
Yeah.
So much appreciated. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 27 of Team Yap, the Pokemon Podcast. I have been your virtual co-host, Emily Brewer.
I've been your in-person, in-studio co-host, Chris Laviolette. And as always, we will catch you next time.